Respond to practice.
I thought again, he competes, and just working within the framework of the offense, letting his teammates get him open shots. That's what we're working with him on, and he's open to that. He understands. Again, when you go back and we watched his shots over the last 3 games. He's missing open shots. He's missing layups and things that he usually makes. You're going to find that every once in a while, and we have to work through it. And he has to trust his teammates to get him open, and that's a process.
Have you thought about whatever changes you were kind of hinting at?
Still working on it.
When he is in a game, if he goes through a stretch where he's missing, or how do you kind of combat maybe a natural ability that somebody might have to press or to kind of compensate that maybe a scorer has to keep shooting? How do you kind of basically what I'm trying to get at is how do you kind of make sure he doesn't press?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, and it takes a mature somebody who's have experiences of being a leading scorer and having to take. There's no question he's pressing. The turnovers, the travel he did. He was in the middle of the floor. There's 3 guys around him. He's trying to double cross, and the game's not slow to him right now because he's pressing, and just something he has to deal with. And stop thinking about the big picture and win that possession. If you're guarded, get off the ball. If you have the ability to create an attack, because we need him to create an attack. It's just we have to do it on our terms, and he's learning that. It's not, if he's taking good shots, I'm going to be applauding him. Attack, and his teammates are going to be applauding him. It's just he'll come out of it. He'll break out of it.
How do you make sure? You said it was 3 games in a row he's been missing shots.
Notre Dame he didn't.
How do you make sure it doesn't become too much of a mental thing where he's thinking about it too much and it kind of goes?
There's a lot of different things. You do a lot of film with him. You may want to bring him off the bench. You want to maybe run different things when he gets in the game. There's a lot of different things, but he's our leading scorer, and oftentimes in this league, it's difficult being a leading scorer because the game plan is about stopping you and making it different. So the advantage you had in the non-conference are not they're not there as much. And now you have to get to the second and third option and move the defense a little bit more. And so those are the things that we're working on with staying patient and disciplined. He's still going to shoot. He's still going to score. Just allow the play and allow your teammates to get you a better look.
With teams tilting the floor towards him, how are you getting him to impact the game? In other words,
again, just you gotta run the offense more. You gotta move the ball more. One pass to a shot is difficult in the Big East. Getting high percentage shots is just ball movement, player movement, being disciplined, letting the offense allow you to get the advantage. And right now he's struggling with a little bit, but again, I say that, and he missed 7 layups. Just something he's got to get over. He's just got to finish.
Do you see a lot of similarities with Connecticut this year from the team you beat last year? I know there's a coaching difference and everything. Is it just a different Connecticut team?
Different Connecticut. And those 2 guards are as dynamic. Wow. We were discussing the set of guards with Syracuse's set of guards, Louisville's set of guards, as we watched the Louisville UConn game, and those 2 are dynamic in the open floor. They're as good as anybody in the United States, and so they're running some really good stuff. Not as isolated as isolation as Calhoun was, because they don't have maybe the wing, the NBA wing, and the center that usually is a first-round draft choice as well. So, but difficult team nonetheless, and they've had 8 days to prepare, and they're coming off of 2 losses, so I expect a hostile environment, regular Big East atmosphere.
Can you not even use what you did last year to kind of prepare?
It's a different. I'll look at it, but it's a different team. They were different coach, different team. Shabazz and Boatwright are different players, to be honest with you. They're 1 and 1A as far as who gets to shoot, and that wasn't the case last year.
Has Kevin Howley kind of put his stamp on that team, or is it kind of similar to the way that Calhoun ran things, or is it definitely his team now?
Yeah, it's UConn basketball, but it's definitely Kevin is I think taking a lot of what he probably learned from the NBA, kind of the quick hitter, some of the sets and isolations that he does. But he's doing a good job. They're playing with tremendous energy, confidence. Their bench is doing a good job, and with an undermanned team, he's doing remarkable job.
What's been the response from the team coming off the first 2-game losing streak of the season?
This response. It was a good practice. It was very good practice. So again, the response is what I hope it would be. Have a little bit more urgency. As a coach, you always want more, more energy and more preparation. But it was a good one. And this team does respond well and give more of an urgency and an intensity and preparation after they lose. And we'll see what happens on Sunday.
Are they taking it personally?
I hope so. Again, this is something where we're 3-4. We were 3-4 last year at this time, and what are you going to do? Last year we were on the road at Georgetown. This year on the road at UConn. You kind of put yourself. You lost one at home, and now you got to try to get one back, and you got to try to get one back on the road. One of these road games, and why not the next one?